Hey Leos, it's your girl I.am.Tiffanee. Leos, this message is for you. How you doing? Leo, so this past Monday was full moon in Pisces. You know, full moon is all about releasing, letting things go, things becoming illuminated, taking them rose petal glasses off and seeing things clearly, things coming full circle. Okay, so this week's readings are going to be a little bit differently. I'm reading from my oracle decks. I got 3 of them. First deck is going to be what this reading is going to be about. The second deck is going to be about what you need to release, what you need to acknowledge, and or what you need to take accountability for. And then the third deck is going to be about either guidance, clarity, or what's to come, what's next. Okay, Leos, I'm trying to shorten my timings down on these readings, so see what happens. Let's get this started. All right, so by the way, I've already pre-shuffled all these cards so I can cut down on the time. So the first card is Sexual Arts. And at the bottom of the deck is Have Faith. Interesting. The first thing that came to my mind when I set this card was... Oh, I lost my stand. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, this is not part of the reading. Okay, so the first thought that came to my mind was the performance wise of the sexual arts is kind of lackluster. That's literally what came to my mind when I read this card. Are you kind of feeling insecure in the bed, or are you with somebody who's feeling insecure sexually, or are you with somebody who just ain't really? Hi, how you doing, girlfriend? Are you with somebody that's their performance is lackluster, and you're like, Tiffany, what should I tell this person? They're whack in the bed, or their private parts are whack. I don't know why I thought that. Now I'm getting hot. With the bottom of the deck, we got Have Faith. I just feel like when it comes to sex, if you're with somebody and the sex is not the greatest, it can change. It can change. Okay? You have to think about, some people may not have sexual experience like that. And they may have never been with somebody, and or they've only been with 1 or 2, or the people they have been with, they wasn't, they was boring as fuck too, and they thought that shit was normal. Or, who they've been with before, they acted like their shit was great and it wasn't, So however the case may be, you can work around that. Have faith. Are you going? Yes, I'm going to save this. Thank you for asking. It will be on my page, or under the IGTV column on my profile, or my YouTube. But it can change. So one, I feel like, in order to have some bomb ass sex, one, the feelings have to be involved. Okay? Because even if somebody either or has some, however you like the size, even if they have that size that you like, or if for men, if her thing is, everything's okay or is great or whatever, if the feelings are not there, the feelings are not mutual, it don't matter about none of that, because you ain't feeling it. You got to feel it before you feel it down there, okay? That's first of all. Second of all, okay, like I said, their past experience probably wasn't up to par. So just teach them. Let them know what you like. It's okay. Communicate. Come on, relationships in any kind of capacity. It has, the communication gotta be great. Gotta be good for it to work, okay? So tell them what you like. Tell them hey, I like foreplay. Your foreplay could be anything. Maybe your foreplay could be let's talk. About anything. Great conversation is for. I like great conversation. That's the air sign in me. I'm a Libra rising. I love great conversation. Deep too. Yeah, that shit will turn me on. Or you like touching. You like, I don't know, you like to freaking jump off a cliff somewhere. I don't know what your foreplay is. First of all, tell them what your foreplay. Hell, you probably don't even know what it is. That's a part of getting to know one another. First of all, I feel like before you even jump in a relationship or any kind of ship with somebody, you should know yourself, okay? Hello, that's part of loving yourself. But it's about getting to know one another, okay? And then you'll see if that person's into you and if you're into that person, okay? There's the feelings part. Second of all, or third of all, and then when y'all actually in the act, right? Oh, I just saw a video, a little interview, a little snippet of this sex doctor. She said it takes about, she say like 45 minutes for a woman and a man to basically foreplay for somebody, for them for you to really climax. 45 minutes. So that 45 minutes we should be foreplay, playing with each other, touching each other, all that great shit, and then the sex. No, not to have a climax, to really have everything, your blood flowing down there to really feel it. That's what she was talking about. 45 minutes. Okay? So I just feel like yeah, it's just, at the end of the day, it's about communication. And then you learning that person learning you. And then the more time y'all do it, if that's what y'all want to do, it'll get better with time. Okay? And then when it comes to size, baby, okay, I've had, okay, size don't matter. Women, okay? Ladies, size, unless that's a little bit differently. And I've seen that, okay? I've seen that. Not from me. I mean, I've worked in the medical field. I've seen it, so I know that shit is real. Nipple size, okay? I'm not trying to judge. I'm just saying I've seen it. But people talking about, oh, I gotta have me a I don't know, 7, 8, 9, 10 inch. No, that shit. That's not always the greatest. Sex is supposed to be pleasurable, not hurting. A woman can't really have a great orgasm by somebody with a huge ass, okay? No. Or it's not even gonna feel good. Come on now. So size is not all the way important. It's all about how you work it, okay? I'm sorry I went all into detail about that, but at the end of the day, have faith. Have faith. And underneath that is love. I told you the first thing is, oh my God, and even underneath that is say what you mean. Feelings need to be involved and communicate. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. I appreciate it. All right, so the second deck, trust. That's feelings, okay? And then having feelings there for one another, obviously. And then communication, okay? And then you got to trust the person to really 100% relax and to be able to even get to those climaxes or like them explosive, trust. You have to have trust with your partner, with one another I was about to say in the bed, but it doesn't have to be in the bed. Shit, the bed's boring to me, but trust is very important, okay? Seriously, because if you don't trust the person, it's like you ain't gonna feel it. It ain't gonna be fun. It ain't gonna be all the way pleasurable. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. I told you this. Communication and taking time with one another is challenges. Shoot, like maybe we need to try explore different positions or different places. Stop just having sex in the bed. Stop just doing missionary or doggy style or whatever. Just go to places all over the house, outside the house, somewhere else. Have fun. Try different positions, man. Like, get a book or Google sex positions. Like, explore your horizon. Okay? Have fun. I'm telling you, man. Have fun. I mean, I've never been married. But I feel like one of the great reasons, one, not the only, but one of the qualities for a long lasting, healthy relationship, marriage, is sex and exploring all the possibilities in regarding to sex. I don't mean, not meaning like other partners, unless that's what y'all want to do. That's between y'all. But I'm talking about like, don't just do it in the bed. Don't just do a couple of positions. Like, explore. Okay. All right. In the second deck, higher power. Follow your intuition. Okay. But the first thing that came to my mind was make sure God's in it, which is weird. Then I'm thinking marriage. Maybe you're like, I gotta wait till I'm married before I do all of that. That's your prerogative. Tell that person. Higher power. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. Deep knowing. Yeah, follow your intuition. And thinker. Well, you don't want to overthink too much. If you're thinking too much, you take the pleasure out of it because you're thinking too damn much. Maybe that's your problem. You're thinking too much. You trying to think of all great ways to have some great sex, and you're thinking too motherfucking much. That's what it is. You just flow. You just follow your intuition and just let yourself go. And tell your person that. Just let yourself go and let's just move together in sync and harmony. I don't know why I'm getting that in the higher power. I'm just getting follow your intuition. Like, I feel like when it comes to like manifestations and I've even seen these before. Some people do it in a bad way, but it doesn't have to be in a bad way. Y'all can do it together. What I'm saying is when you're having sex, right? And when y'all about to come, that's the great time to express what you want to manifest. Not in a manipulative way, not in a controlling way. But like, that's what people do. I've read somewhere that this guy was doing it in a manipulative way, though. He said every time he will bust, he would say what he wants, not necessarily to the person he was having sex with, just in his mind, what he wants to manifest, and he will get it. See, that's not the good way. That's a bad way, because you are well, I mean, I feel like you should do it together. I think you should tell your person that. Because it's an exchange of energy. When it's only one way and you do it in a manipulative way, like you're trying to get something from that person, that's bad, because you are depleting that person from their energy. But just like good things, like, oh, I want happiness, I want peace, I want success. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have said that. But or maybe that came to mind. Cause now I feel bad for saying that, but maybe unless you're trusting enough to tell your person to do that, so y'all can do it together. Because sex is a form of magic. It is a form of, it's a godly experience. Okay, but in order for it to not backfire on you, or not to drain the person dry, I don't mean like the come part. I mean, energetically, I think y'all should do it together. Like, babe, I know this may sound weird, but when you about to come, or when you doing it, set your intentions on what you want. Not necessarily for me, but just in life in general. Let's do it together. Everything you do, you should set intentions on. Everything. I'm talking about like cooking. Haven't you heard the saying, cook with love? Put your love into it when you're cooking. Yeah, and then when you're eating that food, you're eating love. However they say it. When you shower, when you're taking a shower, taking a bath, when you scrub, and when you're bathing yourself, when you're scrubbing, say, I want to scrub off all the negative, heavy energy, the toxic energy I just encountered throughout the day. And then when the water hits you, rinse off that heavy energy off of me, and then release it going down the drain. Okay, do everything with intentions. And that sex magic, that shit, That shit's seriously, but I want y'all to do it in a mutual way, not one person doing it, because you're going to drain that person of their energy, and that's not good, because at the end of the day, karma is real. Don't let karma come back and bite you in your ass, okay? Do it mutually. Do it together. Do it with God in it, okay? It's the higher power. Do it with God, the divine spirit, okay? And if your person's freak out, or if you're not into that, okay, that's just, y'all just don't do it. But if you're into that and your person's freaked out by it, like, I don't know. That's just like how saying, you want God in your marriage. God needs to be the center of your marriage. God should be the center of sex. Sex is not evil. It's just, or however they claim it to be. It's just, having sex with too many people, or, multiple people at once. People use sex in bad ways, and it shouldn't be like that. Anyways, I'm getting on course. But Leos, yes, communication. Communication and trust, and try different things. Be more challenging, be more in sync. I forgot to look at the bottom of the deck with this one. Acceptance. Yeah, accept one another. Don't change each other. Maybe you want to try something different, and you do try it, and they're not into it. Don't force it, okay? Or if you do want to try new things and be more challenging, and that person don't want to do it, then and you're really into that, then maybe that's just not your person or something. I don't know. But what this acceptance is, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Whatever you're into and your person is not, don't force them, and don't cheat on them. Find somebody who is. If you don't, if that, is a breaking point for you or whatever, then just tell them, like, this is the type of person I am, and if you're not into it, then we can't be together. Be honest. Be for real. Be open and honest, and let your person know. Because at the end of the day, you want to be happy, right? And you want everybody to be happy, right? So find somebody that you can be happy with, and do your things that you want to do, and who's into it too. Okay, Leos. If you like this video, like the video. If you like a personal reading, book a personal reading on my website, www.tiffaneetarot.com. Comment below, let me know how it resonates. Share, subscribe, follow, and I'll check you out next time. Bye.